Yeah, man. I just want to say rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, one of Pennsylvania's finest, man. That's crazy. That hurt my heart right there. That really hurt. Rest good, brother. Rest good, man. Rest good, Kobe. Spark it up for Kobe, man. It's crazy.
What's good, y'all? It's your man, Sam Man, here for our Hiphop News. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, please. I appreciate it. Alright, this is honestly by far probably the hardest post I've ever had to do. Kobe Bryant, Lakers legend, passed away in a helicopter crash in Calabasas Sunday morning, so probably moments ago. It's 2:30 Eastern Time, 11:30 Pacific Time, so at least a couple hours ago. Kobe Bryant was traveling with at least 3 other people in his private helicopter when it went down. A fire broke out. Emergency personnel responded, but nobody on board survived. 5 people are confirmed dead. The story is developing. This is by way of TMZ. His wife, fortunately, was not on board the plane. We don't know who the other 4 people were. This is, wow, I don't even know what to say right now. I apologize to people who are expecting me to be a little more informational and a lot less, I guess, passion to the situation. But this right here, this is probably the craziest thing that I've ever felt. Having to talk about having someone so young and so legendary tragically gone. I mean, we just bought the building. We're fortunate enough to have the building, and we're setting up the new set. And I have a list right here in front of me, and I have people who I aspire to have interviewed. I'm looking there at Kobe Bryant's name right above, or right below Allen Iverson, right above Mark Curry. It's chilling to me, man. I watched this dude's entire career from the time he came out of high school, Long American High School.
This is stupid, man.
This is tough, man. Yo, leave a comment in the comment section right now. Leave your greatest Kobe moment or your best Kobe moment. Leave your donuts to the family in the comment section now. Send love to his families and prayers and donuts to the people who care about him most. And we'll keep you updated here on Viral Hip Hop News. I'm sure old guy will do something soon on Hip Hop Uncensored. We'll get together and talk about it tomorrow on the podcast. All right, this is Sam Man, Viral Hip Hop News. I'm out of here. Peace.
What's up, everybody? I got we haven't had one of these in a while.
Shotgun used to be reporting. I know I'm not like a sports column or I'm not a sports YouTube channel, but this guy's more than an athlete. He's actually a cultural icon, at least to me. Kobe Bean Bryant has reportedly passed away early Sunday morning. According to the reports that we're getting this from TMZ, they're saying he was traveling with at least 300 people. He was in a private helicopter when it went down in the Calabasas area. They're saying that nobody survived, but they're confirming that his wife wasn't with him. But they are indeed saying that it's official that he has passed away. Now, the timing of this is pretty eerie. We all know, if you do keep up the sports at all. LeBron passed a Kobe yesterday, and Kobe even congratulated him for passing him on the all-time scoring leaders list.
Damn.
And of course, today we hear about Kobe's death.
Damn.
Now, I don't know what Kobe means to y'all, but when I first came over here in the 2001, I got into basketball. I came from Jamaica. I didn't really know about American culture that much. And when I got into the United States and tried to get into basketball, I always root for the underdog. So I remember watching that finals, and it was Allen Iverson versus Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And even though Kobe was nice as a motherfucker, I rock with the underdog because, yeah, that's my guy. You know, I love the underdog. But you could never not appreciate Kobe's work ethic, his killer instinct in a basketball sense, and also his just passion for what he loved to do, which was play basketball. One of the greatest ever. Definitely top 5 in my eyes. And, you know, I grew up on Kobe, okay? And to see he passed away in a manner like this is super tragic. I know fans are going to be mourning all over the place. He's one of the people who brought basketball beyond just the United States. He brought it to the corners of China, everywhere. And he's definitely an ambassador for the sport, and also just for just people in general, like people that look like us, African Americans, you know? It's very unfortunate that I'm reporting this today, and I can imagine what his family's going through, what his friends are going to go through, and of course what fans and supporters are going through as we even try to come to terms with this news. But again, the story that is being reported from TMZ, and they are saying it's confirmed, Kobe has passed away in a helicopter crash. If God like them, no.
Who the hell is Jakara Moore? Yo, Jakara Moore. You's a whole bozo, man. You's a whole bozo. That's some foul shit there, partner. Jakara Moore, that's some bozo shit. I'm like looking on. I'm on DJ Academics. He just did a little thing about a thing about Kobe Bryant passing away, and you got somebody in DJ Academics comment section named Jakara Moore. Jakaramore. He thinks it's funny, or she, whatever it is, thinks it's funny by saying goats get sacrificed, because Academics made the comment that Kobe Bryant was a goat. You know what I'm saying? It was one of the best. So this person right here says goats get sacrificed with 3 busting out laughing emojis. That ain't funny, dog. That's not funny at all. Like, I don't know what you want, but that ain't funny. That's not the business, man. That's whack. That's real corny, man. That's like real whack. Really, really, really whack, dude. You know what I'm saying? This internet, man, brings out a lot of weirdos. Like, for real, it brings out a lot of weirdos. It makes people insensitive. What the hell is with this guy?
Man, we can't be in a bad mood. Like if you cultivate a bad mood, you understand what I'm saying? Like that's gonna be a personality. So whatever type of mood you want to be a personality, you gotta cultivate that. You feel me? You're gonna be the person walking around upset at everything. You're gonna be the angry guy. You're gonna be the person who don't like nothing. You're gonna be the complainer.
This video is sponsored by American Rebel Apparel. What up, though? This your boy DOC, and man, this is crazy. Now, this is very, very, very early. Actually, 3 different news sources, 3 reputable news sources are reporting in the last 5-10 minutes that Kobe Bryant dies in a California helicopter crash. I'm gonna put all 3 articles up on the screen from the sources. Me personally, I hope it ain't true, but this is what's going on at this particular moment. It says Calabasas, California. Former NBA superstar Kobe Bryant had died in a helicopter crash in California. 5 people were aboard the helicopter when it went down in Calabasas. Bryant's wife Vanessa was reportedly not in the helicopter. Now you got the New York Post. Legendary NBA player Kobe Bryant has died in a California helicopter crash. Kobe Bryant was 41 years old. It's crazy. I just seen him doing some interviews, and from what I'm hearing, he just had a baby as well. This is crazy. They say a fire broke out on the helicopter, and then it spiraled out of control and ended up crashing in Calabasas. So if any more information comes out, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. If you hear anything, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section. Keep everybody updated. I gotta say rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, give our condolences to his family, Vanessa, to his kids, his staff, his associates, everybody. This is a crazy situation because I know everybody has an expiration date, but we never think about nothing, even for ourselves to wake up and think that today could be our final day. So we gotta live every day to the fullest. Make sure that you tell your loved ones that you love them. Be grateful for what you have. Keep your eyes open and just try to be safe out here because you never know when the unexpected can happen. So rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Make sure you leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.
What up, everybody? Man, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of TV. I am your host, Big Dice Man, and Unfortunately, man, I'm here with some bad news. Breaking news, but bad news nonetheless. I've been searching around trying to see if it's a hoax or anything like that, and I just can't find that anywhere. All I keep finding is stories of one of our own, the legend Kobe Bryant, dead from a helicopter crash. His personal helicopter. Him among the 4 people that were found dead in the wreckage. Oh man, man. Oh my goodness, man. This is a tough one here. You know what I'm saying? This one right here. This is a tough one, and I know everybody's gonna, you know what I'm saying? I know there's gonna be a lot of shit about this, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if this shit is real, let it be. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get into all the bullshit and this and the conspiracy theories and shit like that. And let's just, come on, man. Let's just stop for a second. You know, shit like this proves to you how short life is, you know what I'm saying? And we out here doing dumb shit, not just on YouTube, everywhere. We out here taking life for granted every day. You know, this dude was out trying to have a good time, enjoying the fruits of his labor. And just like that, it was over. He didn't know he was gonna die today. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna read the article to you, and it is all over the place right now. TMZ, New York Post, you know what I'm saying, Union Tribune, all that type of stuff. I've looked everywhere, hoping that this was some BS, hoping for once that this was just some clickbait type shit. But let's get into the article, man. It says legendary NBA player Kobe Bryant has died in a California helicopter crash. A report said Sunday. He was 41. Bryant was among at least 4 people traveling in his private helicopter over Calabasas when a fire broke out, sending the chopper spiraling from the sky, according to TMZ Sports. There were no survivors, and the cause of the crash is under investigation, according to TMZ. Bryant's wife, for everybody that's wondering, Bryant's wife, Vanessa Bryant, was not, and I repeat, not among those aboard the chopper, according to the report. And I mean, it sucks what's going on with Kobe Bryant, but that would have hit even harder if it was both of them, especially with their children, you know what I'm saying? But Bryant starred for 2 decades with the Los Angeles Lakers, winning 5 championships and making 18 All-Star games before retiring after the 2016 season. And this is a picture of the crash. I'm not gonna say that that's how you know it's real, because that could be anything. But just everybody that's wondering, man, I think this shit is real, man. I really do. So, man, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. I want to send my love, support, hugs, and kisses, and prayers, or whatever I can send to his family and to all those that may be hurting over this loss, because this is a significant one. Not that other losses aren't. But come on, man, this is on the level of, like, you know what I mean? If Michael Jordan died or something, you understand what I'm saying? So this is wild. Man, what's up to all of y'all, man? Shikesfield, what's happening? Classic, what's happening with it, man? Man, real shit. This shit suck, man. Big KI in the building. Vertical, what's up, man? Alicia, what's happening? This is sad. What's up, Kelani? Yo, shout out to the round table in the building. Q the guy, what's up? A big rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. Peace to you too, Vertical. I believe so. I do believe that Kobe Bryant did just open a school. Man, this is crazy, man. This shit crazy, man. Salute to Big KI, Room of Truth TV, man. If y'all not subscribed to the bro, man, go subscribe to him. Jones Financials, sad, man, sad. Yeah, I'm already knowing, man. It's the bullshit's already coming. You know what I mean? And I know I'm doing this right now, but when things like this happen, not everybody sees it as and I don't mean to put nobody out there, but not everybody sees it as like as a bad thing, so to speak. When it comes to this YouTube shit, you can lose yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Some people see this as, oh, nigga, that check that's coming. Oh, this is straight content. Watch the vultures move. I mean, if you're gonna report on this, if anybody's gonna report on this, man, report on this shit for real. And don't be in it just for the subscribers and the attention. This shit hit hard. Like when I heard about it, man, it's like my phone went off. My phone started going off, man. It was like 50 people hit me up at once. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. Like, I had butterflies and everything because, god damn, this is Kobe Bryant, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? Shut Up and React TV. If y'all not subscribed to the bro, man, go subscribe to him. He says, bro, I tried to be like him my entire hooping career. I'm sick. Exactly. This is, y'all don't understand how bad. Well, I think y'all do. Everybody know who Kobe is. Everybody know who Kobe is. We was just talking about Kobe the other night, man. Yeah, I'm glad he lived his life too. I can't say that. Game ain't fair. Salute to the OG. Yeah, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, man. Peace to Love Tam in the building. And it's not really going on, man. I just got the Duke Ellington playing in the background. It's more of just a moment because, man, shit, Kobe Bryant, man. I love that dude. Point blank. This shit hurts. This shit hurts, man. Fundi Fee, shout out to Fundi Fee, man, in the building. If you guys are not subscribed to the Big Sis, go subscribe to Fundi Fee, man. She says he did his best in this life and showed his light. Rest in power. That's what's up. Classic Corporation says Kobe, damn, bruh. Love Tam says, rest in peace, Kobe. And we're truly sending our love, respect, prayers, and all that noise to his family. You know, send all your energy to that family, man. Especially those children. Especially those children. It's crazy, man. It's people falling off daily, man. And we sit around here with what's up, Asset? On some BS all day, every day. That's all I see. Like, come on, man. We gotta give that shit up, especially when it's coming to the point where it's getting to where people are taking it to the level of people almost losing their lives, people's homes being harassed, people putting their kids in harm's way. I mean, not necessarily saying that somebody's kid or that person or the parent could be harmed, but when you back somebody up into a corner like that, when you get close to somebody's kids, it's not necessarily the victim that might die. Man, that's how people die. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get too close to somebody's family, or it is what it is. So we out here doing stuff on YouTube, on social media and all that stuff, and now it's getting to the point where people are really showing up on people and really harassing people and shit like that. That's why I always tell people, like, don't even respond to people. Don't even respond, because that's just gassing it. That's fueling the fire. Shut Up and React says, I'm so sick, man. What up, Sugar G? Sugar G says, I'm so sad. Classic Corporation says, you and me both, man. If there's anything I've ever done to anybody, you know what I'm saying, that offended anybody, man, I truly apologize to you. I don't want to see nothing happen to anybody. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. Aren't y'all getting tired of getting on TV or You know what I mean? Waking up, it was a good day for me, man. I just had some good green chili stew. The in-laws is in town.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Father-in-law made
nice
some good
day,
green chili
man.
stew with the tortillas and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there eating. And then all of a sudden my phone just started going off. Shit crazy. And my boy Chris Sams hit me up. Shout out to Chris Sams. He hit me up and was like, yo, man, tell me this ain't true. He was like, I'm hitting you up because, you know, you out there on the West. So, man, tell me this ain't true. So we get off the phone with each other. I go searching. What up, Danielle, Kevin Kelly, and Eva, Heidi Childs, Jones Financials. What's up to all y'all? But I get off the phone, so I start searching. And lo and behold, man, I see it everywhere.
Cold,
everywhere, man. Heidi Childs says, hello, everyone. This is sad. Yeah, yes, it is.
Kobe.
Yes, it is truly sad. This shit got me sick, y'all. Shout out to Black Butterfly. Black Butterfly says everyone got conspiracy theories already. And I'm usually right on board for the bullshit with the conspiracy theories, man. But you know, sometimes shit just is, man.
Damn, Kobe.
I'll be the first to admit that. Yeah, Nita Meyer, I know your husband was sick, huh? Yeah, they went there with Nipsey, man. They kind of, as far as people went with the Nipsey Hussle thing, it kind of drowned out in almost a disrespectful manner the whole legacy of his death. If you ask me, it took it out of it. You know what I mean? It really did. I know I keep playing. You know what I mean? I'm in a sentimental mood, so you know what I'm saying? I know I keep playing the Duke Ellington over, but I'm truly in a sentimental mood, man. And I will be back here. I had planned on doing another live and stuff right before this came up. I was eating about to get ready to go in, you know what I mean? But and this came across my feed exactly. Like 20 videos came across my feed also. You know what I mean? It's sad to hear about this. Not only are we dealing with this, I mean, you know, if you guys check out my boy Big K.I. Room of Truth TV, you know, he talking about the coronavirus and stuff, how that just hit America. Like, there's so much shit we gotta worry about, man, and we worried about all the wrong fucking things, man. And you can't even tell people that, because you tell somebody that, they want to pull you into the drama. Oh, they think he can tell us something, and that, man, it ain't gotta be like that. Why can't I just save your life?
Ain't that the truth?
Why is that so hard to let me just save your life?
Tell him, Dice. Tell him.
You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Why is that so hard for us, man?
I don't know.
Maybe
bro.
something I'm saying just might save your fucking life.
Ignorance is bliss, beloved.
Oh, that's a fact. Classic. Niggas be thirsty for content. But they gonna do what they do, and I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Just like I see a few people out there that's doing what they do in the way that they do it. I don't shout people out for nothing. You know what I mean? I see how people move. And if it means something to me, I know it means something to the people that rock with me. Real shit. But we gotta stop, man. We gotta stop all this shit. You know, our people dying left and right, and we don't even take heed of that. You know what I mean? We still moving how we move. You know what I mean? Everybody was on the Nipsey Hussle shit, and then once that was over, everybody went back to the drama. Everybody went back to the beef. So we didn't learn nothing from his situation.
No.
Just like the helicopter situation. This ain't no gang violence or nothing, but just knowing what happened. I love helicopters, but you won't see me in one anytime soon. This is why I don't step up and stuff like this. Like, I'd rather drive wherever I'm going, and like, I mean, shit. I even got a bad taste in my mouth for selling overseas, because one thing I would hate to do is be bobbing in the middle of the ocean, stuck in the middle of the ocean. That's some scary shit. But I also don't want to be up in the air with no way out.
Yeah.
And falling.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a fucked up death. That's not a quick death. That's that's a million things running through your head before that happens.
Yes.
You see yourself falling.
Yes.
Talk about butterflies.
Yes.
Not even the word for what you're feeling.
Yeah, that's, man, tell
If I can even fathom that is.
Jesus. Man, you said
Yeah, no doubt, Danielle. He does deserve a moment of silence throughout the whole world. He deserves that respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, P.E. Love the dude like I know him, man. We all felt like that because our generation, this is why it's so significant, because it's our generation. Like this is our generation that merged the new generation. He was that one, that Jordan that merged the new generation to the LeBrons and stuff like that. Just like Jordan was the one that merged it. You know what I mean? Kobe and him was a merger, like that in and out little shit. You know what I mean? Out with the old and with the new type of shit. You know what I mean? So for my generation, Kobe was very significant.
Yeah.
Like I had Jordan in my young age and stuff, but Kobe Bryant was through every year that actually meant something to me. That was the big dog. So yeah, he mean that much to me, man. Like I used to sit back, man. I still sit back and watch this dude's old videos and shit. Pure class act, bro. Pure class act. What up, Sherelle? Shout out to you. She says, please, peace and blessings. Dice TV, salute, King. Man, salute to you too, Queen. You're damn right. Put him in the Hall of Fame today, classic. That's a whole fact and a half, man. Put him in the Hall of Fame now. Should have been there. But if you know what I mean, being that he wasn't, he going down. Trust that. That's gonna be part of the whole ceremony. Watch and mark my words. Niedermeyer says, we beefing on YouTube for absolutely nothing while people are dying and will never be able to hug or receive one ever again. Exactly. Like, just imagine his wife. Oh, yeah, hey, hon. Yeah, me and the boys or whatever, we're going to go take the chopper up. You know what I'm saying? Go fly a little bit. Then a malfunction happens while they're in the sky. Next thing you know, you get the call saying he died.
That's crazy.
Right then, so much shit go through your mind. So much shit that you should have said, should have did, could have did, didn't do. It's like that for people when a sudden death happens. That's the, I mean, you think about everything you could have did, like, especially if somebody died that you loved and you have beef and all that. Then you start to see that shit ain't, you know what I mean? You shouldn't even been on that level. That's what I'm telling y'all. Get off that level before you lose people that's close to you. Because the way beef is going and shit today, people are losing people that's close to them. Whether it be to jail, whether it be to somebody's death or anything. What up, Maylene? Shout out to you, little sis. Like, we gotta give this shit up, man. Is it that hard? Like, we all call ourselves adults, right? We all call ourselves mature adults. But you can't necessarily do that if you steady flashing back on somebody, getting ratchet, getting, you know what I'm saying, all out your body, all out your box on video for everybody to see. Because just because of that, just because you make that video is the reason why the other person responds in video form, because you basically put them on blast in front of basically potentially the world. So of course they might feel like they gotta get some get back. And I hope motherfuckers don't. Like, I ain't got time to respond to nobody's videos about me. I don't got time for that. I mean, the day you holler at me is the day we'll solve it. Other than that, you can do what you wanna do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've always been. Everybody know me since I started. That's how I've been. But I moved like that for reasons and because of things that's happened in my life and people that I have lost just like that. Just like that. You understand what I'm saying? I've lost a homeboy standing right in my face. Just came up to me, talking to me, one of my close friends. A dude come up out of nowhere, and the story, I ain't gonna tell the whole story, but the story behind them was enough to make anybody kill someone. You understand what I'm saying? So when dude didn't try to shoot at me, he walked up and shot dude in the head. I don't have a gun on me or nothing like that, so you know what I mean? What am I to do right there? You know what I'm saying? All I tried to do was push him away, you know what I mean? And push the gun down. But he didn't fire me, he didn't attack me or nothing. He went straight for him and ran off. But I didn't know what was going on. All I know is I'm talking to my homie, and next thing you know, pow, he's dead. And at that moment, there was so much about our relationship that I could have done better. Everything hit me like a ton of bricks. I could have been more of a friend in life, even though I was a good friend of his, but I could have been even more than that. And I didn't realize that until he was gone just like that, and there was nothing I can do about it. There was nothing I can do to change how it was left. It's a wrap. It's the end of the tape. What up, Live and Derek?
That's deep. That's deep.
Sherelle says, my condolences go out to his family, NBA community, and people he made a huge impact on. Exactly, that's a fact, man. All our prayers out to the family. All our prayers. And I'm all lost in the damn comments. Y'all moving faster than I can move, man. Hey, that could be, but I know he's gone. Heidi Chow says, this is the 7th death I've heard, and the year just started. Whether it's murder, accident, or health, we all have to be careful and take care of ourselves. Exactly, that's all I'm talking about. I'm not saying it's not a conspiracy theory, right? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying they didn't take him out, sacrifice him, or anything like that. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying it is either. I'm just saying we have to learn off of shit like this, man, and start, we got to stop hating each other. We got to stop all this beef because it's too many people dying, man. Look at 2019. That was a bad year, y'all. Maylene says, his soul has and will continue to touch people worldwide. That's a fact, even more so now. Now he's a complete legend. What up, Houdini? Houdini said, rest in peace, number 24, the GOAT. He has been an inspiration to me all my life. Even after his career, he was hands-on with his children, and just yesterday passed the torch to LeBron. Just last night, I'm sad. And yeah, I seen that pass the torch stuff, and trust and believe, that's where it's about to come from. I'm just trying to have a moment of silence before niggas go in. I'm not even saying I won't go in. Because if I see some evidence of some wrongdoings, y'all know I'm going in on it. But I'm just trying to have a moment before I'm trying to make the calm before the storm. Because the storm is going to come, especially with the significance of passing the torch to LeBron. And then he's out of there like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy, but I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying, if that is what happened, nigga, I'm going to fuck in. Shit. Maylene said his last tweet was to LeBron. Man, shout out to y'all, man. What up, Kenny? Says Mr. 81 point. It fucking with my head. It's fucking with my head. Mr. 81 point is fucking with my head. Exactly. It's one of those, that's how you know you got love for Kobe Bryant, because it doesn't seem real. Like, it's like how your family member, when like anybody else, you like, damn, that nigga gone. But when it comes to your family member, it doesn't seem real. It seems like you dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Big KI says, salute to Dice TV and chat. Hit that like and that bell for future notifications. Shout out to the little bro, Big KI. Like I told y'all, if y'all not subscribed to him, go over to Big KI Room of Truth TV and get all that truth you need over there. Especially if y'all paying attention to that coronavirus. I know I tuned in to get it. You know what I'm saying? For real. Shout out to Big KI, man. Y'all get over there. Check him out. Vertical Gamer says, you are saying everything I'm thinking. Man, because we all thinking it. We all thinking it. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Copper Butterfly, shout out and salute to you, Queen. Copper Butterfly says, salute Dice TV, bro. It's just hit like the shot when Aaliyah transitioned. Yeah. Just like that. Yeah. Remember that shit? Yeah. It hit like Aaliyah and what up, Chris Sams? It hit like Aaliyah and the Left Eye shit hit to me. You know what I mean? I don't know why, like Tupac and all that was significant to me too in whole other ways, but on some like sentimental shit, Left Eye and Aaliyah, that shit was hard. That's a, you know what I mean? That's how, like, cause they was like really, really part of my childhood. Like, I got on, you know what I mean? I was listening to Tupac and all that stuff back in the day or whatever, but I got onto that shit like real hard, like when I was already in my teens and shit. Other than that, he was just Bishop from Juice, you know what I'm saying? But like Aaliyah and Left Eye and all that, I was a child, nigga, courting girls at the skating ring and stuff to this. It meant something to me, man. A lot of memories came from that in another way than like a Brother Lynch or Tupac or anybody like that. But, you know, those type of memories, those are my riding days. You feel what I'm saying? Chris Sam says, Kobe and Jordan and a couple more need their own wing in the Hall of Fame. I can agree with that. Shout out to you, Chris Sams. It's one of my partners right there, man. Real good friend of mine. Heidi Chow says, that's true. TT Love, hey, salute to you, Queen. TT Love says, salute Dice. Man, salute right back at you, TT Love. And thanks for dropping in. Vertical Gamer says, you got me in my thoughts, bro. Just make sure they're good thoughts, man. Make sure they're no thoughts of harming anybody or anything like that. I don't want to have nobody in their thoughts like that. You know what I'm saying? I just hope you guys reminisce and take your time to really think about and cherish the man that he was and the teachings he put down without even trying to teach you. You know what I'm saying? Taught you how to move. You know, he was a class act. You know, he carried himself well. Boy, also know a couple languages. You know what I'm saying? Rhonda Walker, what's up? She says hi Dyson chat. Yeah, man. But yeah, I just want to have the calm before the storm. You know what I'm saying? Melvin Brown, what's up to you, fam? He says peace and blessings, Dyson chat. Yeah, I just want to have the calm before the storm because it's a man. It's about to get deep on YouTube. But hopefully, man, everybody can get back to some content. You want to do some content, get on that. Get on it the right way though. Don't do it like people did in Nipsey Hussle. Like I really feel like they kind of killed the whole significance of his death and shit like that. Like they tore that thing inside out, man. And truth be told, it was done by some of the same content creators that like to go against what media people and personnel do. And you did exactly that. Turned into a beast and started eating. And it's easy for us to all lose ourselves when it comes to subscribers and likes and YouTube monetization money and stuff like that and that sort. We can all lose ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be strong enough to try to control it because this game right here, this media game, this is not for the weak. Trust me when I tell you. It's not for the weak. It's for the tough-skinned only. So if you don't have tough skin and you're caught up in all stuff that you can't get yourself out of, maybe you should just put it down already. That's okay to do too. It's not, it's not going out or nothing. Like you don't have to turn on your phone and make a video of somebody. You don't have to do that. That's a choice. Melvin Brown says, my condolences to the Bryant family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mommy Rika says, pray for Vanessa. That's a fact. And thank you for stopping through, Mommy. Yeah, I'm way behind. Let me get down on some of this, man. See, Shystify says, my son plays ball overseas and is a big fan. He is distraught, man. Rest in peace, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, especially how big basketball has taken off. B-ball taking off so big. Just imagine how many people are sick right now. I just went over to the basketball courts over here by my house where all the kids be at. And I mean, they be deep out there. That should be looking like a little mini Rucker over there. They were there a little while ago. all of a sudden it's empty over there. It's empty over there. This affects a lot of children. A lot of children look at Kobe Bryant as one of the greats. They look at Kobe Bryant like we looked at Michael Jordan. Even though, remember when Kobe Bryant was our favorite player and we respected the hell out of Michael Jordan? Well, LeBron James is their favorite player and they respect the hell out of Kobe Bryant. Oh, kids are sick right now. Melvin Brown said, facts, I lost my cousin 2 weeks ago. Okay, my bad if I don't get to all the past comments. I'm going to scroll down so I can keep up with y'all because I know y'all probably like, how damn, nigga, I said that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Real shit. Sandra Wallace, thanks for tuning in. Sandra Wallace says, whenever the Illuminati puts out a hit on someone, the news articles will always have a number 4 in the story. Yeah, but we'll get to that on another episode. Make sure you come back, Sandra, because and I ain't gonna lie. I get into that type of shit, you know what I mean? So I will dig in, and if I see something that's valid, you know what I mean, and so far things are adding up to me, so I will take a look at it and see if it's some inside stuff like that. But we'll do that on another one. Right now, we're just gonna roll with the sentimental mood about it. You know, and like I said, the calm before the storm. Heidi Child said, I think some celebrities are taken out, just saying. Yeah, I do believe that too. There's a lot of people that don't. But I know I do believe in all that type of stuff, and I do believe that no government or any of them are telling us any truth. You know, and matter of fact, I will do a breakdown later with probably a few of my partners on that whole ordeal. We'll talk about this whole situation and talk about what could be behind it and stuff like that. We will do that. Sarah Love, what's happening, family? Oh, that was Sarah Love, probably. What's that was? Full brain Noah, LeBron better. Hey, I beg to differ, but it is what it is. What up, Kiata? Kiata Jones says, peace and blessings, Dice and chat. Sarah Love there going off on the autocorrect. I see. Damn autocorrect. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, man. Sending our love, respect, prayers, hugs and kisses and everything we can send with our energy to his family members in their time of need right now. Also, a big shout out to Duke Ellington. You are listening to In a Sentimental Mood from Duke Ellington. She Feel Good says, peace and power, brother Kobe Bryant.
Absolutely.
Big K.I. said, I do it because I love the people, period. That's what's up. I mean, that's why we supposed to do stuff. Because we love the people. That's a fact, K.I. Classic says, get someone off this troll. Let's see, Copper Butterfly says, Big K.I., I will be coming through to check your platform out. New subby here. Thanks for subbing. Yeah, go over there and sub to the little bro, Big K.I., Room of Truth TV. Go over there, show some love and support, and give you a subscription if you don't mind, family. Kiana Jones said, laughing my ass off, right? I'd be like, he didn't see my comment, but it's all. I know a lot of comments be coming through. Yeah, I'm trying to get to them all. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's in there trolling, Classic says you got one more time, homie. Big KI says, Copper Butterfly, thank you, sis. I just subbed to you now. That's what's up. Make connections. That's what it's about. Kiana Jones said, I believe that sacrifice stuff too. It seems like a lot of y'all do believe that, so maybe we will cut into that stuff. I just didn't ever want to run y'all away with what I think, so I kind of throw it in gradually. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have our little conspiracy times. You know what I'm saying? Sandra Wallace says, I'll be here for the breakdown. That's what's up. That's what's up. And we will get to the breakdown.
It makes a big difference. Like they'll come back and we'll see a difference in terms of how they see things because they've been overseas. Now the thing for them is they don't even know what makes a difference. Like they're literally not cognizant to that at all. Like they just don't give a shit at this point. But we see, like, yep, other people definitely see it. Yeah, and then I think the other thing too is it's like, you know, in addition to that, it's almost like, but you know, I think other people can see it, and the cool thing is like when they get older, you know, the girls won't be impressed by some guy that can like fly them to Las Vegas for a weekend. You know, it sets a standard in terms of what they expect of themselves, and I think that a black person who can seamlessly go, you know, from one country to the next is usually going to feel a lot more freedom than somebody who feels like they just have to be stuck in whatever situation that they're in. Like the world is a lot bigger than just the United States and Donald Trump and white supremacy. Like there's a whole big world out there. So I think that Kobe's parents exposed him to that made a difference. So the things that really stood out to me with Kobe were not just his great athletic gifts. There's a lot of talented players out here. It was also his psychological attitude. Like I remember taking notes when I was younger and seeing like, okay, this guy is 100% every time he goes out on the court. Everything he does, he's 100%. He's fearless. He works himself to the point of exhaustion. In fact, I remember one time watching Kobe lost. I don't know if he lost from the playoffs, and he's all sad, you know, because he just lost. And the commentator's like, so Kobe, what are you gonna do now? And he was like, you know, I'm just gonna go to the gym and just work to the point of exhaustion and come back next year. That's what he did. You know, like he just came back and I think he won the next title or whatever. But that's what it. Yeah, that's true. Well, I can tell the difference between white people who were raised here and white people raised in other countries. Usually, if I meet a white person who treats black people like we're human beings, I like literally like we're equal to them. It's not just nicer. Because even racist white people can be nice, but it's something about treating you like you're not some sort of foreign object, or like you're some sort of alien, you know, or they're not uncomfortable around you naturally, whatever. Like white folks that are comfortable with us, they do kind of, you can tell. Like I can instantly tell. I had a friend, I heard it was Krista, and she was a PhD student, and I remember that she was just really not just cool with the black people, but she treated the black people the way she treated everybody else. And I said, tell me your background. And it turned out her father was a military, she was a military brat, so she lived in a different country. So she saw, there you go, right. And people who do that, people who are raised like that, they see racism like that. And they come over here, they're like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, like Noma Lanka talked about that. Noma Lanka was like, she, you know, when she was on the faculty at that school, she was on, my friend Noma Lanka was shouting Moses. She was like, she said, every day I would be in their office like, what is this? This is ridiculous. And she said, the black people, can't do that. You can't do that. All school getting sniped up. Man, like they were doing the whole slave, bug-eyed slave routine. Yeah, and she was like, no, this is not fair. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. This doesn't make it, because she grew up in Botswana and her father is a multimillionaire, so she's used to not just being treated fairly, but she's used to being treated like royalty. So she was black. She's like a black Karen. She would Karen on their ass. Like, right, and did not give a fuck. And, you know, so, yeah, it does make a difference. But anyway, let me read more about this. President Trump just tweeted about Kobe's death. He says, reports are that basketball great Kobe Bryant and 3 others have been killed in a helicopter crash in California. That is terrible news. I'm not laughing. That sounds like a Trump statement, right? He ain't eloquent. At least Obama was eloquent, right? I can say what you want about Barack, but at least he knew how to come up with the right words. I mean, absolutely. Kobe's daughter, Gianna Maria Honore, this is according to TMZ, aka Gigi, was also on board the helicopter and died.
No, that was so sad. Oh my God.
Wow. Oh man. Wow. They were on their way to the Mamba Academy for a basketball practice when the crash occurred. The academy is nearby 1,000 Oaks. Man. Wow. So it says Kobe Bryant died in a crash in Calabasas Sunday morning. TMZ Sports has confirmed Kobe was traveling with at least 3 others in his private helicopter when it went down. A fire broke out. Emergency personnel responded, but no one on board survived. 5 people are confirmed dead. We're told that Vanessa Bryant was not among those on board. His wife, yeah, his daughter died, but not his wife. Eyewitnesses also tell us that they heard the helicopter's engine sputtering before it went down. As you can see, flames and smoke covering much of the scene from the wreck. The official cause of death is currently under investigation or cause of the crash. So what I'm going to do is share my screen with you guys so you can see what I'm looking at here. Whoa, did she?
I think she died. Oh my goodness.
That's
Let me not get into that.
yeah, that's I didn't know Whitney died. Did Whitney Houston die today at the Grammys? Do you guys know? Here's what you see that the smoke coming up, and this is I guess that smoke right there is where the helicopter crash took place. So they said Kobe has famously used his helicopter to travel for years, dating back to when he played for the Lakers. He was known for commuting from Newport Beach, California to the Staples Center in DTLA in his Sikorsky S-76 chopper. Kobe is survived by his wife, Vanessa. Together they have 4 daughters, Gianna, Natalia, and Bianca, and their newborn, Capri. Kobe and Vanessa got married in 2001. After meeting in 1999, a memorial to Kobe is always hung outside the Staples Center where Kobe played for years. Kobe has recently been spotted at NBA games with his daughter, Gianna, who's a rising star herself. The youngest daughter, Capri, was just born June 2019. Kobe is widely considered one of the greatest NBA players of all time, making 18 All-Star teams during his 20-year career for the Lakers. He was a first-round pick of the '96 draft, winning 5 NBA championships, 2 NBA Finals MVPs, and was league MVP in 2008. He was on 15 All-NBA teams, 12 All-Defensive teams, and led the league in scoring for 2 seasons. He ranks 4th in the NBA for all-time regular season scoring and all-time postseason scoring. He also repped USA in a number of Olympic appearances. The Lakers famously retired both of Kobe's jerseys, number 8 and number 24. He's the only player in team history to receive that honor. Kobe's accomplishments for his short film Dear Basketball in 2018. On Saturday, LeBron James passed Kobe as 3rd of the NBA all-time NBA scoring list. He paid tribute to Bron on Instagram. His last post saying, quote, "On to number 2, King James. Keep growing the game and charting the path for the next." So what I'm gonna do? Yeah, that's good. He went out nice. He went out good. You know, you never know when your last moments are here. You know, so you gotta always be ready for that. You know, that's the thing. And live every day like it's your last. So that's a picture of LeBron and Kobe. You know, with LeBron, I guess it's Pat LeBron and
Eddie, Kobe.
Yeah, it wasn't always like that. Like, you know, when LeBron first got in the league, there was a hell of competition between the two of them. Yeah. I mean, obviously, because they're both, like, ferocious competitors. And so LeBron came in, and I remember having intensive conversations with people about LeBron. Like my friend George. George is a professor at Georgetown University. He's in the finance department. And he loves basketball. He actually played at the University of Chicago, which probably means he wasn't very good. But right, because Chicago's not known for their basketball. But I'm talking to a University of Chicago alum, by the way. That's why it's funny. But I remember we argued about how good LeBron was in the league, and I said, this guy, I saw him play in the high school All-Star game. He's going to be awesome. And George was like, no, he's not good. He's just going to be like everybody else. He's not. I said, no, he's going to be great. This guy, I've never seen a high school player do what he does. He's going to be amazing. And lo and behold, so I think about 2 years later, I called him back. I told you. Yeah. You know, so Kobe and LeBron had a pretty strong rivalry going on for a while. They said at age 34, Kobe became the youngest player in NBA history to surpass the 30,000 point mark. Speaking of putting up points, the guy was notorious for his 81-point game against the Toronto Raptors in 2006. It was one of the greatest performances in modern NBA history. Another major highlight from his long career was his final game in 2016 against Utah, where he dropped 60 points and went out with a bang to help his team win. It was especially moving considering his injury-plagued years, which started in 2013 when he tore his Achilles tendon. He was 41 years old. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's sad to see a person go at this point in their life, right? You know, he's a father, he has so many years left. And, you know, but you know what I think about? I think about, like, other great black men, like, you know, like someone like Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King died, I think, 38, if I'm not mistaken. He was very young. And what I really respect about these guys, even though you don't know how much time you have, you know, I think about this because I always think about that. I think, okay, if I die tomorrow, have I really lived my best life? You know, like, really, did you really leave it all out on the court, so to speak? And so I respect these guys and admire them because even though they didn't have the amount of time they deserved, they used that time like a motherfucker. Like, they really maximized what they had. And big impact. Right. So I know people that live to 80 and did shit because they're too scared to try to do anything, who don't want to expand themselves, don't want to push. You know, whereas Tupac is another example. I mean, 25, my God, like, that's super young. But Tupac lives forever. Tupac will never die. Like, he's here forever. Like, Martin Luther King will never die. Kobe Bryant will never die. Jimi Hendrix will never die. I hope not. I don't want to die. Okay, well, you know, people watch it, so they're going to hold you to that one now. Yeah, I don't mean to laugh. I'm laughing because it's sad. I sometimes laugh and it was so sad. But you know, I think I did get to the point where I wasn't scared to death anymore. And I did start thinking about that. Like, you know, when we started doing more stuff, I was like, what if the government just, you know, did a fake drive-by and had some gangsters just come up and shoot me down and pretend like it was just some black-on-black violence. And I was like, man, okay, so am I prepared for that? Like, you know, it's like, I thought about life insurance and estate planning. Yeah, I'm pretty prepared, not exactly as prepared as I want to be, but I'm getting there. But also, in terms of, like, did I really live my life? Did I go out of my way? Yeah. If I went out today, I get on airplanes and I'm not scared at all. Because if I died tomorrow, I would go down and be like, fuck, this is going to suck. It's going to be painful. But then I'd be thinking, you know what? I love it. I think that's the thing. Like you can't just sit and be sad about a death. Like, you should be, right? But you also are supposed to learn from that. You're supposed to grow from that. And I think the learning and the growing thing is that tomorrow is never promised for anybody, even though we think that it's going to be there. It's not promised. So you got to leave it on the court. And, you know, Kobe left it on the court.
This is a reminder. Everything you feel like you want to do, why not?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The future is always now. The future is always now. Like that's the thing. I learned that. You know, I noticed one thing I noticed a long time ago is that a lot of us, we put stuff off to the future as if the future is separate from the present. Like, we're like, oh, I'll do it later, I'll do it later, I'll do it later, I'll do it one day. And what I've told people is stop playing at level 1, go to level 2. Stop saying 1 day and say 2 day. Like, right, not 1, go to 2, right? So instead of doing it 1 day, I'm gonna do it 2 day, because the future and the present are connected, right? So like, for example, if I say, in the future, you know, this ink pen is gonna drop to the table, right? So in the future, this ink pen is gonna drop to the table, right? Everybody got that? Okay, so we're in the future now. Now, the question becomes, what's the difference between when I was holding the pen here and when I dropped it here? Right? One was the present, one was the future, but they're really the fucking same. That's the point. I hope y'all can get what I'm doing here. Like, I'm really trying to be deep. It's a deep point, but I want y'all to really get it. That future that you're putting off, that you think is disconnected from the present, it's right there. It's connected. It's connected. So if you want to understand what your future is going to look like, look at your life right now, and that will tell you a lot about what your future is going to look like, especially when you look at your choices, your habits, and what you do on a day-to-day basis. Like, if you want your, then look at your present and look at what you're doing right now, every day. That will tell you about your future. So don't put stuff off to 1 day. Go from level 1 to level 2. You want to be a level 2 motherfucker. Like Kobe Bryant was level 2, level 3, level 4. Don't not 1 day, go 2 day. Kobe Bryant, when he was on that court, every time he stepped out there, he gave 150%, no holds barred ever. And that's why Kobe Bryant will never die. That's why Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest athletes in the history of this country, the history of the world. And that's why I think, you know, I think that's why I applaud him. That's what I applaud him for. So let me see here. I'm going to hit, I'm going to read, let's see what the LA Times has to say. The legendary basketball star Kobe Bryant, who spent 20 years with the Lakers, was killed in a helicopter crash as his helicopter burst into flames in the hills above Calabasas, sources told the LA Times. Bryant's death stunned Los Angeles and the sports world. Let's see here. The crash occurred shortly after 10 a.m. near Los Boringes Road, south of Aurora Road. Bryant was in Philadelphia last night to watch LeBron James pass him for third on the NBA's all-time scoring list. James set the record in the third quarter of the Lakers' 108-91 loss to the Sixers, scored 33,655 points for his career. Bryant was born in Philadelphia. His father, Joe, played 8 seasons in the 1970s and 80s for the Sixers, also for the Clippers. And in his last stop, the Houston Rockets, under the coach Del Harris, a lighthearted 16 string man, player named Jelly Bean Joe Bryant. Joe Bryant played college ball at LaSalle and married Pam Cox, the sister of a starting guard at Villanova. So that's maybe explains. So that both parents were athletes. So that genetics is in full effect right there. They named their first son Kobe after a city in Japan. Okay. Bryant excelled at Lower Merion High School in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, near Philadelphia, winning numerous national awards as a senior before announcing his intention to skip college and enter the NBA draft. I think all these guys should skip college and go to the draft and go play pro somewhere. The NCAA is a big ripoff. He was selected 13th by the Charlotte Hornets in '96, but the Lakers had already worked out the deal with the Hornets to acquire Bryant before his selection. Bryant impressed Lakers GM Jerry West during a pre-draft workout session in Los Angeles. Less than 3 weeks later, the Lakers traded starting center Vlade Divac to the Hornets in exchange for Bryant's rights. Shit, the Hornets lost out on that deal. Vlade Divac wasn't bad, but he wasn't no Kobe Bryant. Bryant, whose favorite team growing up was the Lakers, had to have his parents co-sign his NBA contract because he was 17 years old. I know, right? The 6'6" guard made his pro debut in the 1996-97 season opener against Minnesota. At the time, he was the youngest player ever to appear in an NBA game. He started in only a handful of games during his rookie season, coming off the bench in support of Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones. Anybody remember Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones? Yeah. Those are some great guys. Van Exel he always had the eyebrows. And then Eddie Jones was the bad boy that played at Philadelphia. He played at Temple in Philadelphia. It was him and Aaron McKee, and I remember them because they beat Louisville. They beat the shit out of Louisville. Louisville was really, really good. Louisville was my team. I remember that. Yeah. Anyway, let me keep reading. However, Coach Del Harris played him more as the season progressed, allowing Bryant to showcase the skills that made him a top candidate for Rookie of the Year. Those skills were on display when Bryant won the '97 slam dunk competition. If I remember, the young Kobe was so different from the older Kobe. Like, the young Kobe was like, he would take a lot of crazy shots, he always wanted to dunk over people, and he would show you this athletic ability, but he would show you like this chaotic style of like a high school kid. It was cool to watch, but it was very frustrating if you were like a Lakers fan. You know, you're like, okay, did you really have to shoot that half-court shot, you know, or shoot from 5 feet beyond the three-point line when the center is wide open? Like Kobe would do stuff like that. Yeah, so you know, one of the sad things that I've thought about with Kobe's career is that when him and Shaq played together, like they really had something special. Like they really had something special, similar to what Jordan Pippen had with the Wolves. What your boy, like the Dallas Cowboys, Jimmy Johnson had with Jerry Jones, with the Cowboys in the 90s, and with what the Patriots have, like right, pretty much the last 5 or 6 years, right? Like you have these dynasties in sports where teams come together and they're amazing. And what made me sad was that, similar to the Cowboys, that like they made the mistake of not being able to just get along and like ride that horse. Like the Bulls were smart. The Bulls were like, we need each other. You know, Phil Jackson, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, they were like, we need each other to keep this thing going. The Patriots were smart. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are like, we need each other. We need all those black guys that are playing defense. So they pretty much stayed together. The Cowboys and the Lakers, I think, egos got into play. Like a lot of times when everybody's winning, your egos get big and everybody thinks they can do it all by themselves. And I feel that Kobe and Shaq, even though they both did find success individually, I think they always reminded me, I don't know, maybe like when New Edition broke up, right? And Bobby Brown's like, it's Bobby here, right? You know, and New Edition over here doing okay, but they were better when they were together, and they did come back together. Or like even with Death Row Records, you know, you had Snoop and Dre and Tupac all together, you know, under one label, which was amazing, right? Or NWA had all those, you know, and then they separated. They all did okay individually, but you kind of felt like you really had it, like you really had the golden goose, like right there. And so I feel like with Kobe and Shaq, they had the golden goose. And I hated the fact that they were fighting each other because I think if they had stayed together, say 5-6 more years, I think they could have won 5 or 6 more championships because they needed each other. So keep that in mind. Like any of you who start businesses or try to build anything with your family or friends, if you get something that starts working, put your ego to the side and remember that maintaining your relationship with the winning team, with the other players on your winning team, is key to your survival. That's key to your long-term success. So don't just throw it all away because you're mad at somebody. So Bryant continued to improve his sophomore season in the league, averaging 15 points a game. However, his breakout came in the Lakers lockout, shortened 1998-99 season when he started in all 50 games for the Lakers, and the Lakers traded away Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones. Bryant and the leading scorer Shaquille O'Neal quickly morphed into one of the most lethal and defensive combinations in the league. Together with Coach Phil Jackson guiding them, they led the Lakers to 3 straight championships as Bryant began to cement his place as the game's top player. Despite coming together to win some of the most closely fought playoff series in Lakers history, friction started to develop between Bryant and O'Neal. Tension between the two stars continued to build during the 2003-2004 season as the Lakers failed to capitalize on their status as top contenders for the NBA title. See what I said? Making matters worse, Bryant was arrested in July 2003 on allegations of, I don't even want to talk about it. Y'all know what happened in 2003. We ain't got to talk about that. They said the charges were eventually dropped, but Bryant's reputation took a hit. After the Lakers lost to Detroit in the NBA Finals with a star-studded team that included Karl Malone and Gary Payton, O'Neal was traded to Miami and Jackson's coaching contract was not renewed. As the team's undisputed leader, Bryant signed a 7-year contract to remain with the team. Bryant summed up the tensions between him and O'Neal after the Lakers won the NBA title in 2009. We're great as individuals, but it's probably the first dynamic duo that had 2 alpha males on one team. We managed to make it work for 3 championships. Bryant posted some of the best offensive numbers of his career over the next 3 seasons, but the team struggled, failing to make the playoffs in 2005 before suffering consecutive first-round defeats to Phoenix in 06 and 07. Jackson returned to the team for 05-06, and Bryant went on to lead the league in scoring that season with a career-best 35.4 average. He scored 40 points or more in 27 games and became the first player since Wilt Chamberlain in 1964 to finish with 45 points or more in 4 straight games. His biggest single game achievement came in January 22nd, 2006 against Toronto when he scored a career-high 81 points, the second most in NBA history. Earlier that season, on December 20th, 2005, he scored 62 points in 33 minutes through 3/4 of a game against Dallas. He had outscored the entire Mavericks team 62-61, entering the final quarter in which Bryant did not play. Bryant continued to impress during the 06-07 season, scored 50 or more points in a team record 10 games and averaging 31.6 points a game to capture his second NBA scoring title. So there's more in here to talk about, and I just thought that it would be really a good way to say goodbye to Kobe by talking about the fact that he lived his life at the highest level. He really, to me, I think he lived as a champion. He went out as a champion. And I want to remind you guys, it's all really more so about you than just about us or even him or anybody else. I encourage you to live your best life. Like really, you just don't know when it's going to all come to an end. And I encourage you, whatever it is you've been putting off, whatever it is you've been scared to do, whatever it is you think you're going to do later, later is not promised to you.
Legitimately
I wouldn't
suck.
part of living your life now. Because you never know when it's going to come to an end. So I think you got to post if I hear anything interesting. It's only, I'm looking at my watch because it's only a matter of time before white media starts to go and dig dirt up and starts to trash his brother's legacy. I believe that's what they're probably going to do. They're going to do entire, surviving R. Kelly like documentaries about that lady that he allegedly slept with back in 2003. The same lady who actually, I think she had slept with 2 or 3 other guys in the last 48 hours or something ridiculous like that. And so, I'm going to ignore all of that. I'm just going to remember the brother's legacy, wish well for his family, and just say, this is sad, man. This is really, really sad. So, anyway, feel free to leave comments. Let me know what you think. I'm about to bounce out. Go spend time with my family. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. And I will talk to you soon. Be good. Peace.